yogis, pregnant mamas. Today's practice is all about circulation and meditation. Circulation is really important while you're pregnant because of the increased body fluids that you retain. I'm sure you've noticed you're a little more swollen or maybe a little more tight in some of the ligaments and joints, shoulders, wrist, ankle. And today I'm going to teach you some techniques to help you keep the body kind of fluid and open and free while you're in this transition in your pregnancy. So what we want to do is we'll find a nice comfortable position. Again, if you have a blanket, you can take it, sit on it, fold it up, plop yourself right on that blanket. Make sure you're comfortable in your hips. If you have really tight hips, you can also place some pillows underneath your knees, or if you have blocks, you can also put those on the sides, okay? Pregnancy is all about ease. So trying to find ease through your pregnancy, labor, really motherhood in general. So what we're gonna start with is a breathing technique called Samavrita. And this breath is an equal breath. You want to equalize the amount of breath that you receive and also what you give. So we're going to take a nice long inhale, pause at the top, and then exhale at the same rate that you inhaled at. So just as easy as it sounds, try to keep it balanced and try to keep it the same. So we'll sit in a nice tall position, close your eyes, soften your shoulders, start to breathe evenly through your nose. Let it draw down towards the chest, opening up the rib cage, the collarbones, space below your lowest rib cage. Take that pause, and then as you exhale, try to slow it down and ease out of the body and the mind. Ha. Continuing that Samavrita, that same breath. Same on the inhale. Same on the exhale. Trying to release tension. Clear your mind. Making a deeper connection to your growing baby. Slow, even exhales. Keep breathing in. You can even count to 4 or 5. Slowly exhaling the same number of the in-breath. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Find that small pause at the top of that breath. And slowly exhale through the mouth, softening the shoulders, the chest, the neck, the throat. Last one, inhale, nice and slow, controlled, and then slow exhales out. So that breath is referred to in a lot of different ways. The relaxation breath, Samavrita, some call it the counting breath, where you count the in and the out breath. This is a very useful breath to help bring you centered, to help you with your concentration, and also to kind of relieve anxiety if you're experiencing any in your pregnancy or in your labor. So the next technique I'm going to share with you is a circulation activity that you can do at any time, and this also helps stimulate the lymphatic system in the body, help keep the fluids and all this excess circulation that's happening in your body moving effectively. Okay, so it's very simple. We're first going to start by making a fist with our hand. And you're going to take that hand and just start to gently pat all around the upper chest. Just a little gentle little tap, tap, tap. And this is actually a tapping therapy used to stimulate the subtle body, the body parts that we don't always think about, the lymphatic system, right? The fascia, the layer of muscle between the bones, like a thin lining that gets really sticky, right? Almost like cotton candy. And then as you start to move it and change it, it starts to soften. right? So this gentle pounding, and then you just change hands, and then start to go down the arm, just kind of gently tapping, right, with that closed fist. Go down to the forearm, up to the shoulder, maybe around the back of the neck. Changing, go the other arm, gently circulating, kind of stimulating, right, the body to move, to wake up, right? Make some cellular action in your spine, your front of the chest, and start to feel that vibration in your body. Now let's take our fingertips and gently start to tap top of the cheekbone all the way down to the nose, the nasal cavity, and then up and back around, gently tapping. Find the temple, find the cheekbone. And then you can take 2 fingers and gently tap the forehead, make some circles. Go around to the side, down towards your chin, back up. Gentle taps over the eyebrows, down the cheekbones, right in front of the nose. Come down towards the chin, back up the cheek. Good, now open the palms, bring your hands on your knees. You're gonna take a big breath into the front of the chest. Take an inhale, and a big exhale out, ha. Good, and then let's just start some wrist circles, moving the wrist, and change it up, other wrist, and then both wrists. Simple, rhythmic circulation flow here in the body. Good. And then the shoulders, start to roll the shoulders. Create some energy, some heat in the body as you move those shoulders. Reverse the direction of your shoulders. Good, and then let's just start a little tap. Shoulders up and down. A sort of vigorous motion, right? So it's an active shoulder lift. You'll start to feel a little bit of sensation in the shoulders, right? Like something's starting to work, starting to wake up in the back of the body. Just keep it going. It's really good for the lymphatic system. Some of the lymph nodes that live underneath your arms, in front of your neck. Just keep it moving. Keep those shoulders going up, down, up, down. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring your hands on your knees. Now breathe all the way up into the chest and the shoulders. Just invigorate that body. Inhale. Close your eyes. Big sigh out. Ha. Good, now let's move to some of the lower limbs of the body. We're just going to stay seated. If you have your blocks or pillows, you can remove them. Extend your legs out in front of you. Just a simple seat. Bring your hands behind you. And then just move your ankles. I have very crackety ankles. Maybe you do too. Just move them around. Get some circulation in them. Blood flow in the legs. Good, and then we'll take our hands and start to tap the outer quads, the outer hips. Press into the back of your low back. Just drop in. If you are having trouble sitting like this, you can bend your knees a little bit. Sit up against a wall. Good, and then come on the upper thighs, just around all those thigh bones. You can feel the circulation start to wake up in your legs and your hips. Right, it's a pretty big muscle group here, so be gentle with your little taps. It's supposed to be love and kindness here. Good, and then we'll take it a little lower and back down to the shins, calves, maybe open palms, and then just start to massage, right? Moving through upper and lower limbs of the legs, finding that really nice circulation in your legs. Stimulation. Good, nice job. Now let's bring our legs into a little butterfly position. Hands behind your back, right? So you're resting and propping yourself on your arms. And take your feet a little bit wider, and we'll start to move our hips one leg at a time. So gently just accessing the inner groin area, outer hip. Again, just some movement just to create and stimulate circulation in the body. That's the whole point of this practice today, right? It's really nice if you're feeling kind of stiff or if you're kind of stuck, right? We're all kind of stuck at home. This helps to move some of that stale energy out of our body and just cultivate some new energy, fresh energy. Just move those body limbs. Good. And then both knees together. Walk your feet forward. Come up and then just fold over your body. Making space for your baby if you have a belly there. Drop your head. Relax the head. And then we'll slowly come on up. And to end our practice, now we've stimulated the body. You can just kind of sit in this fluid, open movement that you've created in a seated position. If you prefer to lay down and take a nice small shavasana or a long one, maybe it turns into a nap, you should feel a little more energized, right? A little more stimulated. It's a great practice to do every day, morning, night, whenever you just need a little pick-me-up. We'll finish our practice by honoring one another. Bring your palms to your heart. This mudra is the Anjali mudra. As we press the palms together, every fingertip seals in the heel of your hand, and bring the thumb close to your heart. We send our divine offerings up. So whatever your prayer is for your body, for your baby, for your family, take that breath and pull it towards you with your prayers. Inhale, and then exhale out. Thumbs to the crown of our head. Namaste.